Florida is going through a renaissance of Latin culture, and that has never been more evident than with the amazing cuisine being cooked up by some of Miami's most innovative chefs. Referred to as Nuevo Latino cuisine, this new take on traditional Latin food features unique interpretations of classic dishes. And for this, we have Chef Douglas Rodriguez to thank. Considered the godfather of Nuevo Latino cuisine, Chef Rodriguez, a Miami local, combined the flavors that he grew up with in his Cuban household with flavors from other Latin American countries and from around the world.
So I'm curious to know about your signature dishes. Is there one particular one that really defines your movement, that really defines how all this cuisine happened and all of these great new fusions coming together and just making this food so wonderful?
See, the difference between a typical Cuban restaurant and dining here is that the flavors are understandable. You understand the flavors when you eat a dish that they do taste like a Cuban dish, but you can't have that dish anywhere else. For example, our plantain crusted fish, which is taking plantain chips and grinding them up and crusting a fish with it. You know, you understand, you taste the plantain, you taste the fish. You can't get it in any Cuban restaurant, and it's served with a black bean broth on the plate. You understand it, it tastes Cuban, but you can't have that dish anywhere else.
From South Beach to Coral Gables, these flavors are being translated in new ways in places like Ceviche 105, where Chef Juan Chipoco presides over the unique taste of Peruvian cuisine.
At Ceviche 105 offer a different kind of ceviches. We have like 25 kind of ceviches. The original, the typical, the traditional ceviches with ají limo, rocoto pepper, yellow pepper, ají amarillo pepper. So that's the typical one, the traditional one. But we have the pineapple ceviche, the mango ceviche, we have the coconut ceviche, we have a Mediterranean ceviche, the Viagra ceviche. So we have so many kind of ceviches because ceviches now, in my case, we use the original thing, like traditional taste of flavor, and put my style. Yeah, I fusion my ceviche. So people accept it and people love it because it's something very different.
These restaurants are taking Latin cuisine to a whole new level. So come and discover the unique tastes that are reinventing the South Florida food scene.